Welcome to Patanishi Trainers and Mediation Center. My name is Reverend Dr. Elias Otieno Agwola, and by the grace of God, I am the lead trainer at Patanishi Trainers and Mediation Center. This is a center that is set up to ensure that the JPRC, that is the Department of Justice, Peace, Reconciliation and Creation, a department in the Presbyterian Church of East Africa, facilitates the training of mediators and also the training of other people in different fields, including governance, mental health, the issues of addressing the media, and how we can prepare sermons in a better way is done through JPRC. We are here at Patanishi with trainers drawn from all over our presbyteries in the world. We have trainers from Kenya, we have trainers from Uganda, from Tanzania, and from the diaspora, the other parts of the world. We bring to you these trainings live, online. We also can come to where you are to train you in the in-person forums. Welcome. In Patanishi, we have a particular mission that we are set out to do and to be. We are here to ensure that we empower people with the right information, and that becomes our core mission at Patanishi. That we do things that have quality and that we do things that are able to help us to achieve more by empowering people in the right way, with the right information, so that they can be a people that are going to impact the world in a better way. Our biggest misconception about mediation that we see with people is that people do not know how to differentiate between mediation, arbitration, conciliation, and the other forms of handling disputes. Disputes can be handled in two ways. Either you go to the legal way, where you go to courts and go through a litigation process. In the other way is alternative dispute resolution mechanisms. And here we have arbitration, then we have mediation, and we also have conciliation. Some people think that mediation is arbitration. Others think that mediation is the same as counseling, it's the same as trauma healing and therapy. No, mediation is an alternative dispute resolution mechanism. So in your way of explaining what mediation is, do not confuse it with litigation. Do not confuse it also with arbitration and with conciliation. At Patanishi Mediation Center, we have one skill that we believe is so essential for every aspiring mediator, and this is learning the process and also getting into knowing what exactly this process is all about. But for you to be a very good mediator, that we refer to as effective mediator, then you must have two things. One, communication skills, and at the same time you have to be a person who is aware of your emotional intelligence and somebody who is also aware of the emotional intelligence of the other people, because these skills will help you even to understand the process and to take your disputants through the entire process. I know that when you start an organization, and especially when you have an institute that teaches people, you are able to ask yourself whether you have a rewarding success story. And here we have a story. what story do we have? We have a story that within a very short time, since we were recognized by the judiciary of Kenya, we have been able to align our curriculum, our notes, and our teaching materials with the materials that are in line with the Mediation Accreditation Committee draft. And this is what is the benchmark for each one of us, and it is also the bedrock for every training that we have. Having time to look through it and having time to do research, we have come up with 2 books that help us, and these books are books that have been able to move us to some extent. One book is called the Mediation Handbook. This is the book that we use to train, and within this short time we have been able to publish this book. It's a book that takes you from the beginning to the end of a mediation process. And after we have trained people, then these people need somebody to work with them. So we have this book called Mediation Mentorship and Pupillage Handbook. It is a manual that helps you to look at how you can help these people that you have been training to get through to become effective mediators, and at the same time prepare them for accreditation by the Mediation Accreditation Committee. In this work, we cannot be without a challenge. And the challenge is that we are still new in the market, but very vibrant. We use this challenge as a stepping stone to get to a new area of influence, and with a team of very dedicated trainers and well-trained and skilled and competent trainers, we are willing and ready to overcome our challenges. But in Kenya, mediation faces some kind of challenges, and one of the challenges is that people still don't know much about this, and therefore they may resort to going to court, which is very expensive, but we implore on them to come and continue in mediation by learning what mediation is and learning what mediation is not, and helping people to come and even refer others for mediation. The vision of this Patanishi Training Center is that we want to aspire to be one of the best in this country and in the world. A place where people will come by choice, and a place where people will find value for what they have come to get and to know. So in the next 5 years, we want to be at the top of the competition, and we also want to be offering the best of the trainings that are required, at the same time being a center where people can come and get out when their issues have been handled effectively. And one piece of advice that I would like to give to someone considering mediation as a training is that you are not making a mistake. When you come to be trained, you are not making a mistake. You realize that this will be your other job. You will realize that if you have a passion for it, it will be a fulfillment of your passion and dream. And therefore, welcome and train with us, because after training, we'll be able to help you to get through to accreditation. We'll be able to help you even to give you spaces in our church through the JPRC department, so that you have rooms where you can use them as counseling and mediation rooms. At Patanishi, we approach in a different way. Our approach is very practical. We also approach these trainings from a Christian perspective, so that we use certified Christian professional mediation approach to help you understand how you can even use scripture to do the mediation. And so that is too unique for us. And we can also come to you in training. We can train online We also train physical. We also have blended sessions where we also can train you on every weekend for a number of weekends. And we also put together our training with an approach that has a paralegal approach, where you also have the basic knowledge of the law so that you don't cross the parts of the law arbitrarily. And so at Patanishi, we want to help people to know that once you train, you are able to be somebody who is self-motivated because of the cases that come to you and that you handle. Then you will be learning on the job, and you will know that you are one of the best in the market. Thank you and welcome to Patanishi as a trainee, as a trainer, and also as a person who comes to offer services or to receive services from Patanishi. Thank you.